Well, sadly, the Blue Jays lost because their closer couldn't close. Still, it was a fun evening being down at well, I still call it the Skydome. Technically, it's the Rogers Center. I can't get used to that. It was a fun night. Nice evening. As you can see, they opened the roof partway through, which was actually quite good because it was getting it's getting a bit hot in there otherwise. So anyway, really nice time despite the loss by the Toronto Blue Jays. I'm just going to talk about two records that I bought. And the first one is a case where, I don't know, sometimes things just go by you. You don't know it. Like suddenly you find out 8 years later that someone has released a record that you didn't know about it. So that is the case with the first one. This is a record by David J., who was, I guess, most famously a member of Bauhaus. He was also part of the Love and Rockets project. And he's released a number of solo recordings. This apparently is his 9th. I totally missed it when it came out. It's called Vagabond Songs, which you may be able to see on there. 2017. And there's 350 copies of the colored vinyl and 150 copies of the black vinyl, and that's it. There may be a CD. I'm not sure about that. This is the front. You can see David J. written here on this sign, and on the back, he's actually walking towards us with the same sign there, just carrying his guitar. And you know, the idea that he's carrying his guitar is pretty much emblematic of this record because it's very much an acoustic, folky kind of record. And I guess it made news in the UK because the first song is called The Day That David Bowie Died, which was a modest hit over there, although I had never heard it before, and I was really surprised by that. The last track is The Dog End of a Day Gone By, which is his reinterpretation of the Love and Rockets song from Seventh Dream of Teenage Heaven. So it is a gatefold, which you will see. And I'll show you the records because they're actually quite nice looking. So that's kind of a vagabond image, right? You ride the rails, I suppose. So this is one side of the label and the other. Oh, by the way, the lyrics are on the other side of here. And so anyway, this is like a bluey green kind of thing, and the other record I think is the same. So I guess he's in his Leonard Cohen or Dylan years now with just playing his acoustic guitar. I saw a clip of him on KEXP, I guess it is, singing one of the tracks here, Upside Down Label. So yeah, I've only been through it once, and I do enjoy it. It's much mellower than you might expect for someone who was in Bauhaus and Love and Rockets. But I think it's a really good record, and I do like the album cover. I think it's quite nice. So there you go. That is the first record. And the second record is from John Cale. Now, who would have thought that we'd have another John Cale record in 2025? After all, he just released two not that long ago, and they're referenced here on the cover. By the way, this is called Mixology Volume 1, which you might be able to see. The sticker says, and close down, load code. It references two records right on the cover, Mercy and Poptical Illusion, which are his previous two records. So this is a collection of alternate versions and unreleased tracks from those sessions. So side 1 reflects the Mercy sessions, and side 2 is Poptical Illusion. And I was surprised by this. I had to order it online. It wasn't shipped to stores. Oddly, there's only 500 copies of this, so it's the same as the David J. record, which is funny. 500 copies. So I had to pay more for shipping than I wanted to. I mean, shipping is crazy. To Canada. So download code, and here's the record in a polyline sleeve. Side A here, side B. And it's really interesting. I got the download when I made the order, so I have listened to it a few times, and I've spun this once. And so I would say it's pretty interesting. I kind of like the direction he's going in now with the electronic sound, although if you gave me a choice, I'd probably say I preferred the 70s stuff better. But I do appreciate the fact that he's taking risks, and not that he has to, he's in his early 80s, but changing things up, that kind of thing. So there's a lot of samples on these tracks in the last 2 records. And I find it quite interesting. And the fact that he's working with more contemporary artists, so he's not working with people his age, he's working with people I don't even know. Like in the last record, I didn't even know everybody, but interesting item for my John Cale collection. Of course, I'll have a lot more to say about this when I finally get to this record. As you may know, I've been going through John Cale's albums one at a time. It's a very slow process, and I kind of space them out because I don't think everyone appreciates him as much as I do. So some point way down the line, I will circle back to this record and give you a fuller review or fuller commentary on this record at some point in the future. So those are my 2 most recent purchases. And yeah, I'm happy with those. So I will see you in the next video.